Greetings, comrades, and welcome to the demo of Contraband Police. I am the newly promoted officer in charge of this border outpost in the glorious Soviet Socialist Republic of Akaristan in the year 1981. My predecessor went by the name of Rosnikov, was apparently a little corrupt. Apparently my boss is some kind of psychopath addressing his new subordinate over the intercom rather than in person. Okay, so I mean this is all so far very reminiscent of a little game you might have played called Papers, Please, where you played a border checkpoint officer checking people's documentation and deciding whether or not they could or couldn't cross the border, and getting paid for making the right decisions and not getting paid for making the wrong ones. So initially I was thinking, oh right, so this is just a first person's perspective version of Papers, Please. And it sort of is. But it also sort of isn't. Because there's a lot more going on in this than simply checking documentation. Although, to begin with, checking documentation is exactly what we're going to be doing. Papers, please. So, there is some automation going on here. You don't need to physically, manually check everything. As long as you're comparing the right fields in the documentation, the game will detect any discrepancies, but it won't do the looking for you. You need to tell it where to look, and then it will basically compare the fields and highlight any inaccuracies. You also have to make a note of any inaccuracies in order to document any reasons for refusal of entry into the country. So at the moment, all I've checked is the name and surname, and that tallies up, so there's no discrepancy there. All you need to turn somebody away from the border is one discrepancy. But ideally, you want to catch all of the discrepancies in order to get the maximum possible score. So his ID is valid until the 29th of April. It's the 16th, so that's fine. The name matches, that's fine. The passport number matches. Yep, so that's fine. And he is a citizen of Akaristan, so I don't need to check for a visa. It all looks good. Yep, he's got the right stamps. His paperwork's in order. I see no reason to refuse him entry. Now to find out whether or not I screwed it up. Yeah, it wasn't just a correct inspection, it was a perfect inspection. So I got the maximum payment for that particular border check. What the? Hey, cool spoilers, dude. Papers, please. Was that actually a thing, by the way? Spoilers on shitty little cars like that. Anybody who grew up in Eastern Europe in the 80s, was that a thing? Oh, hang on. The name on the entry permit isn't the same as the name on the passport. I mean, it's probably just a typo, but a discrepancy is a discrepancy. The passport number matches. The entry permit is still in the valid date range. He's got like nearly 2 weeks. I do have enough to refuse an entry, but oh, hang on a minute. His passport's expired. It's a month out of date. Okay. Well, that's 2 reasons to hand him his marching orders. So expiration date, name and surname. Technically, I should have probably checked the work permit stamp in his passport to make sure it was a valid stamp, because if that's wrong as well, it's going to cost me a perfect score. But if it was a valid stamp, then I've got another perfect score, even though I didn't check it. Next. Yep, perfect. I was lucky. So, okay, yeah, I think I've got this. Oh, summary, forbidden due to bad paper. Yeah, the work permit was probably just a typo, but his passport had expired. Papers, please. Wow, that guy just looks like he's wearing a disguise. No, that is his actual face. Okay, he just looks like he's wearing a disguise. The name matches, the passport number matches, the entry permit is valid, the passport has not yet expired. Hang on, born in 1943. This guy's, what, 48? I suppose he could be. Let's check the stamp in the passport against the list of valid stamps, because he's a dirty, filthy foreigner. So that's a Karistan, that's where we are. Wait, there it is, from United Rally. Yeah, that is a valid stamp. It's one of the 3 official ones, so it's all good. I see no reason to deny this guy entry. Alright then, Bagrat, my old son. You suspiciously young-looking 48-year-old. Welcome to the glorious Soviet Socialist Republic of Karistan. Have a nice day. We got one more. Was that all good? Yes, another perfect inspection. Doing all right here. It's 3 for 3. Here comes the last one. Wow, that thing looks like it's been rattling around since World War II. Anyway, papers please, comrade. Right, let's have a butcher's. So, yeah, actually, no, the picture doesn't match. I mean, it could be the same person, but he's trimmed his beard. But I'm going to go with the photo does not match. Which would be, let's see if there's anything else, because I wouldn't want to deny him access just based on a dodgy photo. So let's check whether or not the stamp is accurate. Because he's a dirty, filthy foreigner. And yep, the stamp matches. He's from Al-Barak. So the official stamp is correct. How about the rest of the passport details? Oh, oh dear. Yeah, the name's misspelled. Passport number matches. But his entry permit has expired. The passport itself is in date. But it's an invalid entry permit, so the photo isn't a match, the name isn't a match, and the entry permit's expired. On your bike, sunshine. Fuck off, ski. Now, unless I missed yet another reason to deny access, that should be 4 for 4, 4 perfect inspections. Votes are in, and our judges say... Oh, I missed one. Close enough for government work. My apartment? What do you mean that? What's this? Newspaper. Collaboration exposed. Oh, this is what happened to my predecessor. Collaborate with a gang of smugglers. 10 years hard labour. Holy shit. Okay. So, my deluxe apartment. Look at that. No expense spared. Jeez. Wow. I can see why my predecessor was so keen to earn some extra cash on the side. Holy shit. You do need to sleep, actually, because automated spotting of discrepancies depends on how well rested you are. Fortunately, you can actually upgrade your quarters to increase the amount of rest that you gain, amongst other things. Okay, so maintenance and salaries took a chunk out of the money that I earned today, but I'm still $245 up.
A ja madre komisaria sił et prewudzić rogacznej dennaja waszego trenirowka. Leno czas, mieli stać inkrasny aktywnia ać obarankowych szmuglistów. Lusko mnie nasze wywiady iliad Maduro, et dostawica wam straszne informacje. Albaczniej to, a wajcie lista ać informacji po traczku.
Ah, right, so the contraband part of Contraband Police.
Każda wanotriczka estio eno kontrabandicielu. Wy, madre, posłuchacie всем, który pasujcie opisaniu. Nębinica, nuracho kontrabandu a szajadić ać akaristanska. Otrikso acznita. Azwi arabacznito szajadiciela ać kontrolu.
Alright, so I don't have a lot of information. I've got a partial registration number for one of the smugglers and an age for the other smuggler. So I guess if I see any vehicles or drivers that match either of those descriptions, what was the registration? NPC. I need to check that vehicle more thoroughly. Oh, hang on. Partial registration, NPC. Well, who'd have thunk it?
Aha, listo ać naszego estio podrywnika. A gestiona jego wychodzi z maszynu. Eto posukati kontrabandu.
If you would like to step out of the vehicle, please, sir.
Kontrabandiciele paznoczno ich kryjówków. Ilio serpientny znak. Ona ja listo ać fioletka migot. Lusko mnie wasz służny migot
Flashlight.
eto az możli.
Oh, right, yeah. Press F. Not seeing anything pop up. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not there. Yeah. The first click of the flashlight is just a flashlight. The second click, there we go. That's the UV. So, yeah, there's all kinds of places that could be hiding contraband. Knife. Okay. That looks just like my Gerber. I've got that knife, or one that looks just like it. It was a gift from a friend in the USA, Dale. Oh, Colombian marching powder. Yeah, I went out to the USA years ago for the Dayton Air Show and to visit the US Air Force Museum. While I was there, I had a meet with a couple of subscribers, and we all went for the day to a gun store and shooting range in Columbus, Ohio, called the Gun Ranch. No, the Bullet Ranch, that was it. Dale had a number of very interesting firearms. Full auto, he had an Uzi, an M4, you name it, he had all the cool shit. And afterwards he gave me this knife as a gift, which I totally forgot. I couldn't actually go on board the aircraft on the flight home with it, and it was only when I was halfway through customs I realised I had this knife in my bags. Oh, there's the coke, right. Yeah, fortunately customs had a sense of humour about it. They allowed me to put the knife into an envelope and post it to myself rather than try to take it on board the aircraft. You're fucking nicked, my son. Time to get your collar felt. Custody room. Feels like a fairly... I'm not sure. It's basically, it's a cupboard with a bench. Still, I got paid for the arrest. Good stuff. Now what am I doing? Because there's still vehicles lined up waiting to be checked outside, isn't there?
Wasz magazyn. Ać możności przeprowadzki kontrabandu, instrumentów, a różniki, ać potrawku pradomiania.
That's a warehouse, is it? It's a storage cupboard. Okay. Apparently I can upgrade it, so maybe one day it'll resemble something that looked at a warehouse once. But for now, this is it. So I'll stick the Coke on the shelves, and then I suppose I better get back to the checkpoint. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, his car's still... Okay. Officer Maximoff, clear the checkpoint for us, will you? Awesome. Okay. What's the pitchfork for? Yeah. So, yeah, different tools for access to different parts of cars and their transported goods. I'm still not seeing what the pitchfork's for. I probably don't want to know. Anyway, there's still one smuggler potentially coming through the checkpoint. The only thing I know about him is he's 38 years old. All right. Next. Oh, God. It's the hippies. All right, let's see what this guy's problem is. Greetings, comrade. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Papers, please. Yes, this is really necessary. Have you never been... Is this your first time through a checkpoint? Oh, I don't know. The photo isn't... I mean... Nope. The photo does not match. So this guy's getting turned around straight away. The name matches, the passport number... Ah, he's... Right. I'll check. I mean, I've got enough to turn him around. Oh, also, his entry permit is out of date. Oh, wow. But I'm just going to check the stamp in his passport as well. God almighty, I've got to skip through all of this stuff. I think he's from... I can't remember the name of the country. Al something. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Okay, the stamp is accurate, but the name's a mismatch. His permit is out of date. It's got the right stamp, but it expired a year ago, and the photo doesn't match. He was born in 1930, so he's not 38 years old. He's not my smuggler, but he's not getting in the country with his documentation all over the place like this either. So I guess I need to document this properly. Photo, passport number, expiration date. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's give him the good news. Which one is it? No, I don't need him to get out of the vehicle. I just need to stamp his passport with Fuckofsky. Now, you made a couple of big mistakes. As per the supplied documentation. Now, on your bike ski. 2 more. One of these is going to be a smuggler, isn't it? So, what was it? Age 38? Oh, perfect inspection. Get in there. Right. Doesn't look like there's any cargo in the back, so if this guy's smuggling something... Papers, please. Let's have a look. Oh, the photo looks like a match. Yep. How about the name? Yep, that's a match. Passport number. That's a match. Valid too. Yep, the entry permit is valid. The passport expiry date is fine. Born in 1955. He's not 38. Okay. Let's just check the stamp. What's the fastest way of getting there? There we go. That's better. So where's he from? Ah, Kingdom of Urkai. Yep, that is a valid stamp. So I see no reason whatsoever to deny this guy entry. Everything appears to be in order. Welcome to the glorious Soviet Socialist Republic of Afghanistan. Have a nice day, comrade. Right, there's only one vehicle left. Gee, I wonder if this guy is going to be my smuggler. Another perfect inspection, by the way. Doing well today. Good day, comrade. Papers, please. I understand you're here to audition for the role of smuggler. I'll be right with you. I may as well go through the motions. Yep. Photo matches, name matches, passport number matches. The citizen ID is still in date, only just. The passport has not expired yet. Let's have a quick look, make sure the stamp is accurate. Yep, that's a valid stamp. This guy's actually one of our citizens. However, looking at his date of birth, 2nd of March, 1943. Today is the 17th of April, 1981. I do believe that makes you 38 years old. And since there's nobody else trying to get into the country today, I believe I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle, sir. Okay, he's hidden something in this car somewhere. Let's get the old UV flashlight out. Not seeing anything on the tyres or the fenders. Well, not so far at least. I'll check inside later. Ah, there's something there. Yep. So, what tool am I going to need for this? How do I get the wheel off? It's not going to be the knife. Maybe the crowbar? I don't feel like this is working. Oh, wait. No, it's not the wheel, it's the tyre. I need to cut the tyre open. There it is. What's he smuggling? Cigarettes. Oh, he's trying to bribe me now, is he? We are not necessarily done. He might have other stuff hidden elsewhere. Let's keep looking. That's all good. Oh, crap, didn't mean to do that. Sorry! Don't look, we'll pay for the damage. Oh, alright, we'll get in from the other side. Dashboard is fine. Nothing in the glove compartment. Whoa, hang on. Yep. Something in the headrest. More smokes. Excellent. Anything else? Not seeing anything in the back seat. Nope. All clear. Can't get out that way, can I? Have to go around. Let's check in the boot. Nope. Nothing there. Oh, I can't get around that way. Well, I can just shut the door, can't I? Right, let's check in the engine compartment. Oh, wow, that's kind of awkward. Oh, there's something there. There it is. Right, I think I found everything. Nothing visible from this side. Nope. Right. You're fucking nicked, sunshine. That was a good day's work. Mustn't forget to deposit the evidence. Seriously, 10 years hard labour for 4 cartons of smokes. Remember, kids, crime doesn't pay. Let's see what fresh adventures tomorrow brings.
treba osvobodit spacny ać posta, a z was будет sajadiciel. Вас, Данеза, перевозку закупников на работный лагерь, аж доставиться перевозку контрабанду на полицейку базу. Повидиться шуфлицка влада, а докупить инструментов, недимие для вашей службы. Арбачнее то, а драйче разберья за закупников. Пошли это кузовная, а транспортная фем закупников в полицейскую машину.
Ada?
Хорошо, а теперь забери всем контрабанду. Подите к полицейской машине, аж открыто лугажництво. А трем ужите писотника. Это посукać лугажник статнетно. Переметните контрабанду, а пшода з вашего инвентажа на трансферовный селектор продометники аж магазину.
Alright, so we're going on the road. Prisoners are in the van. Now, oh right, police cars. Oh, I can have more than one. And this must be the mechanic, Constable Repnin, who doesn't have anything to do at the moment. No, because the prisoners are in the back. So, deposit the contraband. There's probably some kind, yep, some documentation. There we go. Oh, there's a fire axe in the back of the van as well. Okay. Oh no, I'm driving. Alright. Map. Saying press tab. Oh right, yeah, there's the map. So we are here. The labour camp's all the way down there. Where are the other two destinations? There's the police base. There we go, Vlad's tool shop. Okay. How do I... Alright, yeah. Turn on the engine. And off we go. This map is actually surprisingly big, and it takes some time to get from one point to another. What's on the radio? Oh, I'm sorry I asked. Okay. Let's just skip to arrival. But yeah, let's be generous and call it the holding cell back at the border outpost is a little on the small side. I mean, it says it can hold 3 prisoners, but not if any of them want to sleep. If one of them wants to sleep, the other 2 have to stand up. Caught smuggling 4 cartons of cigarettes. No trial. Straight to hard labour. Soviet justice.
Atajcie, Wariszu. Menomiano starszina Manalow. Et kontroluje eti dziura. Ada trzas każe partia nikli sprawku ać brać ta. Nasze wyskalka robotcu lejno obarstnie. Wać was idu? Odlikso. My zawdry prebuje tnuwoczka ruczko ać robotca ja.
Yeah, $200, 100 per prisoner. Okay. So, I'm supposed to drop off the contraband at the police base. And I'm also supposed to stop by Vlad's place to buy some tools and weapons. Oops. Vlad's place is closer. But I'll probably get paid for depositing contraband at the police base, so I'm going to go there first. It makes sense. If I'm stopping at a place where I'm going to be spending money, I want to have as much money as possible when I get there. But I did appear to kind of break the demo a little bit, because that map marker is clearly expecting me to go to Vlad's store next, because it's the closest location. But I'm not going to Vlad's store. I'm going to pick up some more cash by dropping off the contraband at the police base first. And the game didn't expect me to do that, so it got a little bit confused. First of all, can I just note how, tell me that this is an Eastern Bloc police base without telling me this is an Eastern Bloc police base. Look at this. I've seen army bases that were less well defended. Anyway, the guy we need to hand the contraband over to is in the warehouse. There's no marker telling me where to go, the way there was, for example, at the labour camp, because the game's expecting me to go to Vlad's shop first. So this guy took a bit of finding. Also, you need to have the contraband on you, not actually in the van.
Was pochwytili odrowni kontrabandu.
You see, my instructions are saying get in the vehicle and head back to the border post because the police base was my last stop, but I haven't been to Vlad's store yet. Like I said, I kind of broke the demo a little bit by doing things in the logical order. Anyway, this is Vlad's shop, and holy shit. What have I got myself into? He's selling AKs, PPS SMGs, there's some kind of shotgun there I don't recognise, and an SKS carbine? Is any of this strictly legal? Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so those are his tools. Yeah, let's call them tools. And here are his firearms. He sells grenades. Wow. $700 for a shotgun. Technically, I can afford that. $250 for a pistol. $1,300 for the PPS SMG. And these are his tools. His axes. His... yeah. You know what? I feel like the game wouldn't be giving me the option to buy guns if I wasn't going to need them. So I'll buy a pistol and a couple of magazines. Yeah, the mags are only $10 each. I'll buy 2. And then we'll head back to the border post. Yeah, spent the whole day on the road today. Well, now back to my luxury penthouse suite, and then we'll see what fresh challenges my final day of training brings.
Наша дровни не брюжна, денная ач контра. Вы будете обрабец, актроша детели, худри грузку, перевозку на орудия. Идите на вчода, аж пропсач арбашниетку.
So, long story short, today we're going to be checking cargo. New regulations have been introduced, and every item of cargo must be checked off against an inventory. Otherwise, turn around and get out. Also, we have intelligence on another smuggler coming from the Kingdom of Urkai. That's all we know about them. They're going to be trying to smuggle something in. I am not looking forward to checking every item of cargo in the back of that thing. Thankfully, the game has anticipated this. Papers, please. So, I still have to do all the standard checks. So the name matches, check the passport number, yep. Yep, it's in date. Oh, he's one of ours. Yeah, it's an Akaristan passport, so I don't need to check the stamp. Well, actually, I probably should, but first of all, let's just see exactly what it is that he's importing. So the cargo list, he's got 3 gas ranges, 8 bags of cement, 1 toilet, 1 cargo of soap, 2 refrigerators, and some chemical agents. So to help me check the cargo, I now have a cargo notebook. So I can actually count the cargo by just, with the cargo notebook in my hand, I just look at the various different things and it checks them off on the clipboard. So I don't have to count everything and remember the numbers. So we've got 4 bags of cement, 2 gas ranges, 1 soap. Oh, more cement. Oh, hang on a minute. That's 10 cement. There's only supposed to be 8. I'm not expected to remember what the actual cargo list is, but it allows me to compare it here against what I've confirmed is actually in the cargo. And yeah, everything else checks off. 1 chemical agent, 2 refrigerators, 1 soap, 1 toilet, 3 gas ranges, but he's only supposed to be importing 8 bags of cement. So he's trying to sneak another 2 bags of cement in that he hasn't paid import duties on. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. I mean, I'm not going to arrest him over it, but I'm not going to let him in either. He's going to need to bugger off until he's paid the correct import duties, or he comes back with the correct amount of cement. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Uh-oh, looks like the hippies are back. See how I did? Yep. Ooh, 120. Awesome. Just quickly remind myself what nationality passport I'm looking for. Kingdom of Urkai. That's my potential smuggler. Papers, please. I'll do the standard checks first. Just waiting for Commissioner Andreev to stop yapping. Alright, let's do the standard checks. So the name's a match. The passport number's a match. The passport is, or the entry permit is valid. The passport is valid. That's a Kingdom of Urkai stamp. So this guy could be our smuggler. Right. I guess we'd better check. See what he's got in the back. Oh. Oh, right. So that's... I was wondering, because if I've got a heavily packed van like this, I'm never going to be able to see the entire contents just by sticking my beak in the back door. So what you do in that case is you unload everything to an inspection bench and then you check it off there. So first thing I'm going to do is just make sure that the bill of goods tallies up with what I actually have in front of me. So 3 crates of cheese, 3 beer barrels, 4 cereal sacks, and a whole bunch of fertilizer. Now let's get the torch out, switch it to UV mode and check for contraband. Not seeing anything yet. Oh wait, one of the bags of fertilizer, that one. Where's my knife? He's smuggling booze. Where is it? I mean, I need to actually seize it because it has to go into evidence. Oh, there it is. That's the alcohol. Maybe it was a flask. Anyway, this guy's nicked. Would you step out of the vehicle, please, sir? Oh, no, I can just arrest him from here. Clunk, click, in the nick. But we are not done. I still have vehicles waiting to clear through the checkpoint, so let's get Constable Maximov to clear the gate. And then crack on with the remaining vehicles. Oh, $110 this time. This job pays well. Got another 2 vehicles. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So what's this guy's story? Papers, please, comrade. Again, we go through the standard checks. I've caught my smuggler for the day. He's got 2 bales of hay and 1 sack of cereals. Okay. Check the photo against his face. Yep, that looks good. The name is a match. The passport number is a match. Okay. He's from United Raleigh. The entry permit is valid. The passport has not expired. I'll check his cargo now. It should be relatively simple. There's only 2 bales of hay and 1 sack of whatever the hell that is, yeah. Let's just pull up, check it off, just document everything. Okay, everything seems to be in order. I think, yeah, good to go. Have a nice day, comrade. And that just leaves 1 vehicle. Nothing suspicious about that guy. Welcome to Akaristan. Next, please. Yeah, another perfect inspection. 120 bucks. So what's this guy's story? Papers, please. Okay. Yep, picture looks good. Name's a match. Passport number is a match. The citizen ID is valid. He's from here. Yep. Passport expiry date is good. He's supposed to have 11 barrels of petrol in the back here. 11. I'm going to have to unload these to count them. Wait, there's no way there's 11 in there. No, there's absolutely no way there's 11 barrels of petrol. There might be 8 or 9. Yeah, this guy's up to no good. I don't know quite exactly what his game is, but that is not accurate. There's 9, so there's 2 missing. Don't quite know what his scam is. Maybe he sold them off on the black market over the border before he brought the rest in. No idea. All I know is the documentation doesn't match up, so he ain't coming in. Obviously, though, I need to get all of his stuff back in the truck before telling him to pack his bags and get out of here. So, Constable Maximov, thank you for your assistance. I have news, and none of it's good. Yeah, I think you'll find it is. And it looks like I've kept a clean sheet today. I wonder what score I'm going to get for this one. It's been perfect so far. Just wait for it to clear the checkpoint. And bollocks! I wasn't wrong to deny him entry. His paperwork was bollocks. The problem was, so was mine, because I didn't document the reason why I was denying him entry in my logbook. And that cost me. Oh well, lesson learned. And now on to my actual final day of training. And it's here where things got a bit spicy. I've been warned to keep an eye open for a smuggler with a vehicle that had a partial registration of NDY. And that's this. So we'll go through the motions and check. Hang on, what? Oi! He's got a cow in the back. He's smuggling a cow. Right. Well, we're going to give chase. Engine on. Siren on. Oh, hell yeah. GTA 6 Eastern European Edition. Let's go. I have questions though. How exactly am I supposed to stop this guy? I'm not going to ram him off the road, am I? I mean, all joking aside, this isn't GTA 6. Best guess, try to overtake and cut him up and just attempt to force him to stop. Did that work? It seems like it might have worked. It worked! Alright, he's not trying to resist it. Well, he's not trying to resist arrest anymore, so I don't have to shoot him. You all fucking nicked my son. Alright. I think I should probably turn the siren off. Oh, look, what's this? Return to the border post office to receive new orders. That sounds a bit suspicious. Right, we've got our boy locked up in the holding cupboard. I'm going to deposit the contraband from earlier that I forgot to stick in storage. And then we'll find out what all of the fuss is about.
Varishu, megatracili radiosijaza, ać brigadu starszini Gavrilova. Oni madre trpsaja, ili ksawo fista terrori, ać lasopilnikownaja. Dielo eto ażne, ili owy madre churka paszlo. Koresel sorokin, możnieje was.
A brigade? Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. A brigade usually numbers anything between 3,000 and 5,000 soldiers, although in certain armies it can go as high as 10,000. So I sincerely doubt that a sergeant would be in charge of the brigade. Are you seriously just giving me a pistol? I just spent 200 Fine. I can always sell one of them back, I suppose. I am a little concerned that I am now required to be armed with what looks like a 9x18mm Makarov.
Eto prabotni aparatnjog problema zadon. Eto zaližno adroni od Montra.
You know it's not going to be a hardware failure. Either Sergeant Gavrilov is up to no good, or no good has happened to Sergeant Gavrilov, and I'm going in to investigate, armed with a 9mm pistol and a captain who's sure that the whole thing is just down to Sergeant Gavrilov's radio being on the fritz. None of this inspires me with confidence.
Илио Будра пахал, ать хороший работца.
Nie tap to uwarić. Starszina Gawrilow estio zazdro kryminalów. Acz ni da aralać. A jo madro uświadomica inspektora ili incydentie.
I'm trying, but... Well, that escalated quickly. It's not letting me turn the ignition, so I just need to get out and hoof it. Although, they're all armed with AKMs that are all loaded with little friends that can run a lot faster than I can. I suppose it gave me this gun for a reason. And that reason was to instill me with a false sense of confidence, because guess what happens if you try to take on a bunch of armed men, armed with automatic weapons, when you're armed with a 9mm semi-automatic and a passport that wasn't issued to Bond, James, Commander Royal Navy. So, yeah.
Hurka! Opochameno! As można je bożybatko! A trebuj wariszu. A karistanska was trebujет.
And that was the demo version of Contraband Police. Basically, first-person papers, please, on crack. You can obviously download the demo for free on Steam, but the full game is available for the extremely reasonable price of $22.49. It's basically a $30 game, and I think that's a perfectly reasonable price. And hopefully you agree, because it is now available on Steam, link in the video description. Hope you all enjoyed the video, hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.